Hi, welcome to a special edition of Education Matters. I'm Ray Pinney. I'll be your host for this program. This is part of our series called Vaping 101 for parents and for school officials. With me is Cristina Martins from the Tobacco Free for a Healthy New Jersey. And this one we'll be talking about the JUUL, which is a very relatively new device. Some people say they're JUULing, but what is a JUUL and why is it a little different?
So JUUL is just another e-cigarette, but it's a specific brand. And the device itself looks like a USB. It's probably about maybe 3 inches tall. It's sleek, it's smooth, it's cool, unfortunately.
And I've seen people say that JUULing, when you use the JUUL, you don't have as much vapor as cloud as surrounding it as you do with, say, some of the other vaping devices?
Yeah, so JUUL holds a smaller battery, and because of the smaller battery, it doesn't produce a large vape cloud. So yeah, it's more of it's a discreet way of using e-cigarettes or whatnot.
And that's one of the problems for school districts anyway, is that you can't really tell someone, a student is vaping. It's very difficult.
Yeah, it does become more difficult to catch someone JUULing in class. And the word JUULing, I'm glad you are using that word. JUULing is just vaping the JUUL product, and they just refer to it as JUULing rather than vaping.
And so that caused some problem, because sometimes you would ask a student, or are you vaping? They would say no.
No.
And they thought they were telling the truth. Why?
Yeah. Because they were using a JUUL product, which is, you would be JUULing it.
And JUUL is relatively new, but it's one of the biggest increases, right?
Yeah, JUUL controls about 80% of the e-cigarette market.
And how long has JUUL been around?
They started in 2015, but it was in 2017 that they started to surpass all other tobacco products that own e-cigarette.
So, and what are the dangers with JUULing the same that you would have with any vaping device?
Yeah, the nicotine content is so strong, very high, very potent. So becoming addicted to JUUL won't take much compared to other e-cigarette brands that are on the market. And then, of course, they have the flavors. It's just another way of marketing towards teens.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'd like to thank Cristina Martins for joining us on this edition of Education Matters, Vaping 101 for parents and for school officials, and this one was on the JUUL. Hope you found it informative.